Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to welcome all of you and introducing myself. This is Abduraheem alsaadi from Saudi Aramco Fire Protection Department. I'm getting 28 years old. I'm married and I have one beautiful daughter. And I have been 10 years in the fire service with Saudi Aramco. Today, I'm really glad to be with you guys and to be one of this great program, fellowship program. And we are reaching the end of this program as we are delivering the Capstone project, which is one of the benefits of this program. So my topic today, it's gonna be firefighter passion. So fellows, when we are talking about firefighter passion, we are talking about something touches your heart. So we'll go deeply on this topic as we are go through the outlines. We'll highlight the introduction. What is the job passion in general? How can we get a job passion? And we'll go through a short video and some recommendations. It's in my thought, I could be right, I could be wrong, for elevating and building a job passion recommendation. And when it comes to a building firefighter passion, we are talking about new hired employees as they don't have a job passion. And when it comes to elevation, we are talking about employees already being hired. And we'll conclude with some general advices. So gentlemen, again, I had a great opportunity to be assigned with the great department, Naples Fire Rescue District, and through my assignment with this department, we exchange and share some knowledge among each other. Where personally I grow up, I get some good practices, could be brought back home, and finally become much better developed. And one of the good observation I noticed, fellows, during my assignment, the firefighter passion. I noticed this among the team in Greater Naples, and believe me, gentlemen, fire service is much more than a job. And being a firefighter, it's not simply you are getting a money, you are getting a job and receiving a money. It's something touch the humanity area, as you are saving lives and protect properties. So what is the job passion, gentlemen? Chief, can you tell me one word about job passion, please?
Dedication, commitment,
yep, caring. Exactly. So the job passion in general, loving what you do and being charged up about the main aspects of the work. And the job passion, gentlemen, it's the main factor of being successful. You know why? Because the passion will create a purpose. As you have a purpose, the purpose will create focus. You will focus in some areas. You will be much better on that area, and the focus will create and will lead you to a result, which will be obviously a positive result. And that result will move you closer to fulfillment of your goals. So this is what we are looking for, to move you closer to get your goals. So you know this guy, gentlemen, have you heard about it? His author, Rick Warren, he wrote his book, The Purpose-Driven Life. He wrote a great statement in this book. He did write, the greatest tragedy is not a death, but life without purpose. And I would say this is the same if you are having a job without a passion. So how do we gain a job passion? In my thoughts, if you are in need to gain a job passion, you get to get the three main core values. You have to be proud of your job, you have to be honor, and finally you get to get an integrity of your job. So I'm going to share with you a short video about Steve. This man, he died in 2011, and he was the CEO of Apple company. So let's see the video.
First I just dabble with it,
All right, fellas. So, what do you think about Steve videos? He did say a great word. If you are not gonna love it, you will fail. That's it. So if you are not gonna to love your job, believe me, you will fail. You will fail one day. So let's have the main and core idea of this presentation. I have got 4 ideas to build up a firefighter passion for recruit people, and 5 recommendations to a new hired employees. I might be right, I might be wrong. So let's have together. So the first idea for building a firefighter passion for recruit is welcoming celebration for the new firefighter. This was happened to us since we assigned to Naples Fire Department. They did present us to the public. They did share our experience. It was a memorable day for us. So if we are gonna to make this like this celebration with new hired employees, since they came to the department, I think they will feel something pride of their job. The second one is to decorate the fire training center, and I believe if you set up a good environment for the recruit, they are gonna to love their job. And it makes sense if you are trained in a good and suitable training, like Miami-Dade Fire Training. If since you are entering the main door, you will feel something in your heart. So this is something will affect, especially the recruit, as they don't have a passion. So this is something will create what we are talking about. The third idea, job passion. I call it passion workshop within training period. I recommend to have a small workshop for new hired employees. We can bring some great leaders within the department. They can share their experience with those gentlemen. They can raise the firefighter passion. We can select randomly the great leaders for the department. The last one for the firefighter to build the passion, the graduation and badge pinning. we used to have our graduation in a formal way in front of our management. I recommend to have it in front of the public. So everybody, if we do this celebration in front of the public, as we are going to have it in Naples, if you are serving that public and they are now come to celebrate your graduation, you will feel pride of your job, and we can do the patch pinning. We can ask one of the public to do the patch pinning and say some great words to you, and I believe this is something will make you proud of your job. So when it comes to elevation the firefighter passion for employees, the International Firefighter Day, we used to have it back home. We just participate with the local civil defense with some shows. I recommend to have a one day we can celebrate and show up our capability in front of the community. We can get the respect of the community. If we get the respect of the community, the employee, the firefighter employee, will be pride, will be honor of your job. So it's basically if you got somebody respect your job, you will love your job. So this is the main idea. And station pride T-shirt. From the name, people call it pride T-shirt. So they are proud to have a station T-shirt to show the prideness of that firehouse. So back home we do have a standardized T-shirt for 2,000 firefighters. So we are divided for 7 divisions across the kingdom, and I recommend to have each division has its own T-shirt to show the pride of that division, and this is something will create a competition among the divisions. So, and it's already implemented in the United States. Decorate the fire station, and I have been in a different stations. Every station has its own decoration from inside. It's not usual decoration. They are utilizing the firefighter equipment, which is we are making a good environment within the firefighter being as recruit, since he is assigned to that station. So he is in a fire service environment. And one of the idea I bring is to change the name. So we used to call it fire station. So what about, think about it, if you call it firehouse, something touch your heart, and it's by time, day to day, you are calling firehouse. Let's go to the firehouse. This is something will create the passion within the employees. And finally, change the daily work schedule. We working 7 days, 8 hours every day back home, and since we came here, we are doing 24 on, 48 off. So if you are staying in one complete day in that firehouse, I think you are gonna love that house, and this is something will touch your heart and will build up your passion. Conclusion, gentlemen, 3 things, general advice from me to myself and to you. You need to do to be successful. Do what is right. Do your best, and finally treat others as you would like to be treated. Thank you.
Wow, Raheem. Wow.